And welcome everybody back to PSW IMPOUND. We've got a lot of great matches and a great show for you guys here tonight. This is our last show. No, actually we have Gravity Force coming up tomorrow before the pay-per-view. And now next up we have, first up here, we have Sean Kinney versus Alex Blacksmith in a one-on-one match. Last week, Cousins of Chaos were able to pick up the huge victory and becoming the new PSW World Tag Team Champions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jeremy Moore. And from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 425 pounds, one half of the World Champion, Sean Kinney.
Jamie Baltimore and Sean Kinney making their way to the ring here. Jeremy Baltimore was able to pick up the victory last week for the Cousins of Chaos in that elimination match. We all thought it was going to be High Flying Giants to pick up the victory, but tonight it's Sean Kinney versus Alex Blacksmith, and now making their way to the ring with the High Flying Giants.
And his opponent, accompanied by Omega James. And from Valhalla, weighing in at 350 pounds, Alexander Blacksmith.
Alexander Blacksmith competing here tonight against Sean Kinney tonight, and I can't wait to see this match get underway. But we almost thought it was going to be High Flying Giants to be the current PSW World Tag Team Champions, because there was a handicap match there for a while, and Jeremy Baltimore taking advantage of both men being in the ring by themselves each time and hitting them with the big frog splash from the top rope to pick up the victory on both men. But it was a great tag team match. I'm sure Main Event Status is going to want to be coming after those titles pretty soon as well. But right now it is Sean Kinney and Alex Blacksmith going one-on-one here tonight. I'm sure they'll be going against each other at the Taste of Mexico pay-per-view coming up next Sunday. But Sean Kinney now going right after Alex Blacksmith to begin this match, and now Sean Kinney with the big kicks to the midsection of Alex Blacksmith's big forearm strike to the head. And then now Sean Kinney picking up Blacksmith. What he's going to do here? Big reversed DDT to Blacksmith there from Sean Kinney. Now Sean Kinney, the bigger man of Cousins of Chaos, and going against the bigger man of High Flying Giants, and big elbow strikes to Sean Kinney. And now Kinney fighting back. Jeremy Baltimore watching on. Very happy with what's going on in the ring right now. These two men in Cousins of Chaos. Oh no, what is this? Belly to belly outside of the ring to Alex Blacksmith. Oh my gosh. What a big belly to belly tossing out Blacksmith from the ring to the outside. Coming up soon, whenever we update the Impound Arena, there will only be mats where the men are standing over in the corner. Those mats will be removed. It'll be only concrete. But to show our hardcore part of Impound, but big punch to the face of Sean Kinney, already a full count by the ref, and Sean Kinney now fighting back here. Big strikes to Blacksmith, and already a 6 count by the ref, and tossing Blacksmith into the post over there, into the corner. Slamming his head hard into the post once again. Now Kinney picking up tossing Blacksmith back into the ring. Now Sean Kinney looking to pick up the victory in this match against Blacksmith, picking up the big man. What strength by Sean Kinney. Big Razor's Edge connects to Alex Blacksmith there. Going for the big 1, 2. Now calling for Blacksmith to get up here. Oh, what is this? Into a power slam from Sean Kinney. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And Sean Kinney picking up the big victory against Alex Blacksmith. What a difficult match this was for the High Flying Giants. Now Sean Kinney celebrating here. As Jeremy Baltimore comes in to help him come in and celebrate with him. Big victory for Cousins of Chaos here tonight. Will this be the same scene at and now the PSW Women's Championship is on the line. Andrea Washington issuing a challenge to Eve of Destruction earlier on tonight before the show began. Earlier on tonight, Andrea Washington issuing a challenge, and Eve of Destruction wanted to be a fighting champion. She agreed to the challenge. Andrea Washington now making her way to the ring. The wife of Ken Washington, looking to compete here tonight for that women's championship against Eve of Destruction. Eve of Destruction wanting to defend her championship for the first time here on Impound after last week just winning the championship last week. Not wanting to wait until Taste of Mexico to defend it for the first time. She wants to defend it here tonight. Andrea Washington looking to pick up her first title here tonight as well, but she's got a difficult challenge against the first ever women's champion here tonight, women's world champion. As we now await the entrance of Eve of Destruction. There she is. As she is set to defend that championship here tonight. She is our first ever PSW Women's World Champion. Picking up that victory in the 6-woman? I believe it was a 6-woman battle royal last week. And she was able to pick up the huge victory, defeating in that match, Andrea Washington. I believe was in that match as well with Taryn Lachlan, I think too. No, Taryn Lachlan wasn't in that match. It was just Andrea Washington and other women on this roster. But Andrea was the first one to challenge Eve of Destruction for that women's championship, and I'm sure Eve of Destruction is ready to defend that title. As we get ready to start this match here. And now, that's what it's all for right there, is that women's championship as we get ready to go down for the introductions here.
Introducing the challenger from Sanford, North Carolina, Andrea Washington.
Andrea looking very ready to go here.
Introducing the champion from Harlem, New York. She is the Women's World Champion, EVE.
Eve of Destruction ready to defend her women's championship here tonight. Holding that title up very high, ready to defend it. Now as she hands over the title to the referee, as the referee gets ready to go show it to Andrea Washington to show her what it's all for right there. And now, holding up high. This is a women's championship match, and I'm sure both of these women are ready to go. Now the ref calling for the bell. As they lock up here, Eve of Destruction getting the better end of this lockup, and now with the headlock on the ground. Now big strike to the face of Andrea Washington. Now as they lock up once again, headlock to hip toss. Headlock takeover from Eve of Destruction. Now striking her again. Big elbow strike to reverse elbow strike to Andrea Washington from Eve of Destruction. Now Eve of Destruction. Big boot to Andrea Washington. If this was the Battle Royal, Andrea would be eliminated. But this is not the situation. This is just a one-on-one match. Big chop to the chest of Andrea there. Now fighting back. We have already had a 3 count now. And Andrea needing to get this match back into the ring. Because this is champion's advantage for Eve of Destruction. If she gets counted out or disqualified, she is still the champion. Now Eve of Destruction back into the ring. Big kick to the head of Washington there. Now big kick to the back. And now taking this to the ground. What does Andrea have to do to get back into this match? Now Eve of Destruction. Oh, Andrea, Irish whip to Destruction, or to Eve, and now Andrea with a big kick to the chest of Eve there, and now big stomps to Eve from Andrea. Now going for a big move, but Eve was able to get out of it there. Big reverse elbow strike to Andrea. Now Andrea, big arm drag to Eve there. Now fighting back here, big super kick. Big stomps to Eve there from Andrea. Now Irish whip into the corner. Big drop kick to the back of Eve of Destruction from Andrea Washington. Now big clothesline from Eve of Destruction outside of the ring. And now as Eve of Destruction follows her outside of the ring. Now up on the shoulders. The ref already had a 2 count. Now dropping her down face first onto the steel steps is Eve of Destruction. Now picking up Andrea Washington now, and what is she going to go for here? Big move. It sounded like Andrea's head connected to the steel steps outside of the ring. The ref already had a 5 count. Washington, Andrea now, oh my gosh, big power slam onto the apron there. The ref restarted the count after that. I don't know why. Now Andrea tossing back Eve into the ring. Big move from Andrea to Eve of Destruction. Now taunting away. Does not want to do that in front of Eve of Destruction. Now tossing Andrea across the ring. Big chop to the chest. Now with a big move here at Nagi to Andrea there from Eve of Destruction. Now Eve of Destruction calling for Andrea Washington to get back to her feet. Going for a big super kick, but moves out of the way. Oh, big chops and kicks from Eve of Destruction to Andrea Washington. Now with a big headlock on the ground, trying to slow down the pace of this match is Eve of Destruction. Andrea Washington trying to fight out of this now. Trying to do anything she can to fight out of it. And now, Andrea Washington with the big headlock onto Eve of Destruction, but Destruction able to get out of it with a big power bomb to Andrea, going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count for Eve of Destruction. And now Andrea back up to her feet very quickly. Big forearm strike. Now Irish whip outside of the ring once again from Andrea now. The ref already had a 1 count now, already starting to count. And now Andrea slamming her head onto the apron. Now picking up Eve of Destruction once again here. Big kick to the leg, and now dropping it down onto the mat. And now just stomping away onto Eve of Destruction. Now up on the shoulders. Now dropping it down once again. Already a 6 count. Andrea does not have the champion's advantage, so if she gets counted out, then she does not win the title. But now, Andrea calling for Eve of Destruction to get up. They kick to the midsection. Picking her up on her shoulders. Oh no, what is this? Flatliner to Eve of Destruction, going for the pin. 1, 2, But no, Evil Destruction fighting to stay in this match, kicking out at the 2. And now, big capture suplex from Z Andrea Washington. Now Evil Destruction smartly rolling out, but catches Z Andrea taking a breather. Big power bomb from Evil Destruction going for the pin. 1, 2. And no, Andrea able to kick out after the 2. I thought that was over right there. Now Eva Destruction calling for Z Andrea to get back up to her feet. Now big heat of defeat from Eva Destruction. Going for the pin. The ref in position. 1, 2, 3, and picks up the big victory, successfully defending a women's championship here tonight against Z Andrea Washington. Great title defense for Evil Destruction here tonight. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and that's where Andrea was able to kick out. I thought he was all over here for Evil Destruction after that flatliner, and right here I thought he was over as well. Andrea was caught taunting or taking a breather there, and now that's what ended the match with that eat of defeat. And
here is your winner and still Women's World Champion, EFED.
and still Women's World Champion is Eva Destruction, successfully able to defend her championship here tonight, but will she be able to successfully defend it at Face of Mexico? But next up we have Brett Curtis going one-on-one with Brian Evans. Brett Curtis been wanting to get a title opportunity. Now if he's able to pick up a victory here tonight, it'll definitely put him up higher in the rankings, but I'm sure he does not want to get involved with Brian's and Ken Washington's feud that's going on now. But after the Taste of Mexico pay-per-view, I'm sure Brett Curtis might get an opportunity.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Brett Curtis.
But I'm sure if Ken Washington is able to defeat Brian at the Face of Mexico pay-per-view, maybe, just maybe, he'll give Brett Curtis an opportunity at that United States Championship if he's able to defeat Brian here tonight. But if Brian wins, I'm sure Ken Washington is going to continue to fight and continue to fight back until he beats Brian, because that is one thing he's vowed to do. I'm sure Brett Curtis does not want to get involved between their feud here, so he's going to stay in his own lane. But if he's able to pick up the victory here tonight against Brian, I'm sure that's going to mean a lot on the record and the what it would mean for Brett Curtis. But he's going against a very difficult opponent between Brian and the current PSW United States Champion. But the question is he going to be attacked again before his match? Brian and Ken Washington attacking each other before and after their matches? Will the same thing happen tonight? That's the big question. And they all know it's Brian whenever you see that hammer. Brian is our current PSW United States Champion, winning it at our tournament in the very first PSW televised show.
And his opponent from Las Vegas,
Brian
Nevada,
looking
weighing in at 258 pounds, the United States Champion, Brian Evans, champion.
Brian is very focused here tonight. I'm sure he's keeping eyes in the back of his head, watching to make sure Washington doesn't come after him. These two men have been attacking each other before their matches and after their matches, and I'm sure Bryan is just fed up with it here now. But Bryan looks very focused to compete here tonight. I'm sure he wants to have a good match with Bret Curtis without any of the distractions, but you always got to keep in mind that Ken Washington is always one step behind Bryan, keeping his eyes, and this obsession between Washington and Bryan is starting to get a little bit out of hand, attacking each other before each other's matches and things like that. But the ref calling for the bell. First ever Bryan and Bret Curtis fighting here tonight. Snap German suplex, going for the pin. 1. Bryan able to kick out at the 1. Bret Curtis now. Big belly to Bryan from Bret Curtis. What did it mean for Bret Curtis to pick up a victory against the current United States champion? Now Bret Curtis dragging Bryan to the center of the ring. Gut wrench, setting up for gut wrench suplex. Turning him over again for another gut wrench suplex, it looks like. And it connects. Now going for a third. Will this one connect? And it does. 3 gut wrench suplexes from Bret Curtis to Bryan. Now, big peel kick to Bryan. Bret Curtis is up here now. He looks very confident as he has the most momentum in the beginning of this match. But now Bryan looking to turn it in his favor with a big power slam. Big kick to the back from Bryan to Bret Curtis. Now a big stomp to the back. Now Bryan with a big stomp to the arm of Bret Curtis now. Now picking up Bret Curtis is Bryan. Now big strike to the head. Turning this into a big suplex, dropping Bret Curtis onto his head. A big stomp from Bryan there. Now, with these forearm strikes to the head of Bret Curtis from Bryan. And now, picking up Bret Curtis. What is he going to go for? A big knee strike from Bret Curtis to Bryan. Now picking up Bryan as Bret Curtis is back and forth. Big forearm strike, and now with a big snap. He's going for the pin once again. 1. Oh no, not even a 1 count. Bryan able to kick out before 1. Now dragging Bryan to the center of the ring. Big kick to the midsection. Bryan has not had very much offense. He's probably very distracted by big spear from Bryan from out of nowhere. Big kick to the back. Now Bryan calling for it. Could this be the bitter end? And a big strike, and he's setting it up. Turning it into a flatliner, and it connects. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And no, Bret Curtis able to kick out after the 2. But Bryan, he's changing pace in this match. It looks like he's very distracted because at any time, any point in this match, Ken Washington could come out and cost Bryan the victory. I think that's what's been happening with Bryan in this match. He's just very distracted what's been going on with Ken Washington, and I think it's getting into Bryan's head and the mind games. And Bret Curtis fighting back with these elbow strikes to the midsection. Bret Curtis having the most offense. Oh, big kick, super kick. Setting up for a German suplex, going for the pin, but Bryan's foot was on the ropes. So it saved him on that one. Now Bret Curtis calling for Bryan to get up. We've seen this setup before from Bret Curtis. Now dropping him down, going for the pinfall. 1, 2. But Bryan able to kick out after the 2 there. Big senton from Bret Curtis. But man, Bryan has been distracted by these mind games from Ken Washington, and I'm sure Bryan is distracted Ken Washington here and there too as well. But still, Bryan looks very distracted because at any point in time, Ken Washington out, and I'm sure Bryan is not looking, and they don't care if this is a win or lose. But I'm sure he's not want to go into Pace to Mexico with the loss of momentum. But he armbar from Bret Curtis, and I'm sure Washington is smiling backstage that Bret Curtis is weakening up Bryan before the pay-per-view. And now big clothesline from Bret Curtis. Big stomp to the head of Bryan from Bret Curtis there. Now Bret Curtis walking back, big drop kick to the head, basement drop kick to the head of Bryan. Now picking up Bryan is Brett Curtis. That Brett Curtis working on the arm of Bryan here. Big strike to the midsection of Brett Curtis from Bryan there. And now Bryan with a big strike to the head, turning this into this big move. We've seen it before, going for the pin. 1, 2. That was the same move that defeated Ken Washington at the Warzone pay-per-view, but here tonight it does not get the victory yet for Bryan on Brett Curtis. Brett Curtis, though, nothing taken away from Brett Curtis. He is a great competitor himself. He is very dominant himself, and now he's looking to pick up another victory against Bryan, but Bryan setting it up for the bitter end. This could be it. Good night for Brett Curtis, going for the pin. 1, 2, but no. Brett Curtis able to kick out after the 2. Bryan is now thinking in his head, very frustrated. Bryan going to the top after calling for Brett Curtis to get up. What could he possibly going for? Oh my gosh, big double axe handle. We never usually see Bryan going up to the top, but after that one, definitely might have been, it was a high risk, high reward, and he got the reward for that. Big clothesline to combination of clotheslines to Brett Curtis, big spear, but will it be enough? No, he's picking up Brett Curtis now, over in the corner, big clothesline to the back. Bryan normally after that spear to either go for the pin or set it up for the bitter end, but now Bryan just going right after Brett Curtis, wanting to do more damage, but now with a big suplex from Brett Curtis to Bryan there. Now picking up Bryan. What's Brett Curtis thinking now? Up on the shoulders. And now dropping him down. Death Valley driver. Going for the pin. Will this be it? 1, 2. Oh no. Bryan able to kick out before the 3 count. Brett Curtis complaining to the ref, saying that was a slow count. But now Brett Curtis setting it up here. Turning it into this big move, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Brett Curtis picks up the victory against Bryan. That definitely puts Brett Curtis higher up in the rankings for a future title match, maybe hardcore championship match, or even after this feud between Bryan and Ken Washington, maybe a United States championship match or a global championship match. But that definitely puts Brett Curtis higher up in the rankings. But Bryan, I don't take nothing away from Bryan. There's a reason he is United States champion and PWI world champion. That's because of his fight and his will to stay in matches. But he did take a lot of damage here. But I take nothing away from Bryan again. Let's see what happens at Taste of Mexico. Definitely lost some momentum for Bryan, but man, I'm sure Bryan does not like how this turned out. Now Brett Curtis leaving the weight. Ken Washington in the ring, taking out Bryan, just stomping away. But Brett Curtis coming in to help after this grueling match. Brett Curtis clotheslining Washington outside of the ring. Now this face-off between both of these men. Bryan getting help from Brett Curtis. What does this mean? Now Jay Hunting making his debut against Harris here in this one-on-one match here on PSW IMPOUND. Definitely a unique entrance. Jay Hunting making his debut. Recently signing with PSW. And there he is. Definitely a unique entrance.
Making his way to the ring from the Queen City, weighing in at 237 pounds, Jay Hunter.
Jay Hunting now making His way to the ring, definitely a unique entrance. Don't know what to say about this. He's going against Harris here tonight. Harris, the hardcore style of superstars. So this is going to be interesting. But now, next up, making his way to the ring, we have Harris. Has yet to be able to pick up a victory here, but I'm sure he's looking to do it here tonight against Jay Hunty.
And his opponent, from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 280 pounds, Harris.
Harris, if he's able to pick up a victory tonight, it'll definitely put him up higher in the rankings to go for that hardcore championship, which I'm sure is what he has his eyes on. But I believe tonight in the main event, Dustin Jeffries is putting his title on the line against a mystery opponent, which I do not know who it is. I'm sure Harris is keeping his eye on the match tonight, and I'm sure he's looking to pick up a victory against Jay Hunty, because I'll just put him up higher in the rankings. But Harris looks very confident and ready to go here tonight. As we get ready for this match to begin, the ref asking both men if they're ready to go, ringing the bell. Now Harris with a big move to Jay Hunty. Now going right after Jay Hunty is Harris. Now dragging him. Jay Hunty fighting out of it with these elbow strikes to the midsection of Harris, and now going for a big forearm strike, but no. Harris able to come back with a big kick, but Hunty with a big clothesline. Now Hunty. No, Harris again fighting back with a big super kick to the midsection. Now another kicks from Harris. Now Harris choking Hunty in the corner, but the ref is gonna have to break this up. Harris needs to be careful as he doesn't get disqualified here in this match. Now going for the pinfall. Only a one count for Harris and Jay Hunty. Big kick to the back. Another big kick from Harris to Jay Hunty. Now going for a submission. Will Jay Hunty have to tap out here tonight? No. Hunty looking to fight back. Big elbow strikes to the head. Now Hunty, what is he thinking here? Big strikes, big elbow strikes, big chops to the chest, and now another big chop to the chest from Jay Hunty. Definitely don't want to underestimate Jay Hunty from his entrance, because he is aggressive here in this match already. Big chop to the back, and now taking Harris to the corner. Whenever we signed Jay Hunty, James Omega told Jay Hunty to stop following him. I wonder what that is all about. I gotta look up my history on that. And now, going for the pin. Only a one count for Jay Hunty on the Harris. Now Harris, big kick to the back from Harris to Jay Hunty, and now looking to drop him down. They're calling for Jay Hunty to get up. Oh no, never mind. He was just taunting a little bit. Now going for the pin, the ref. Only one count. Jay Hunty with a strongly kick out of that after the one count. Now calling for Hunty to get up. Big strike to the face. Big elbow strike. Another big elbow strike. Now following up with a third elbow strike to the face of Jay Hunty there from Harris. Stomps to the back of Jay Hunty from Harris now, and big jawbreaker from Hunty. This is back in. Oh, low blow. That is going to be the end of the match.
You think you know me?
Harris picking up the victory by disqualification, but next up we have Tobias Hyde going one-on-one with Jay Sanchez. Tobias Hyde was one of the last men in that tournament an 8-man match, not tournament, but 8-man match and for that global championship. And now Tobias Hyde is looking to prove his dominance, going one-on-one with Jay Sanchez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 215 pounds, Tomasian Prime.
Tobias Hyde saying on social media he wants this opportunity. He wants an opportunity against his champion, and he wants a match for that championship. And if he's able to pick up the victory here tonight against Jay Sanchez, he might just get that. He might actually get that opportunity. And Tobias Hyde just needs to stay confident here and stay focused in this match, even though Jay Sanchez does have William Black with his eyes on him. And I'm sure William Black might make an appearance here tonight against in this match, because I'm sure Jay Sanchez and William Black are still having this feud, and William Black will be facing Jay Sanchez at the Face of Mexico pay-per-view. But here tonight, it's Tobias Hyde going one-on-one with Jay Sanchez with an opportunity of getting a future championship match against Jay Sanchez, but Tobias Hyde making a slow walk to the ring. Tobias Hyde wanting an opportunity, and he might just get that if he's able to pick up a victory. He's still going to get an opportunity at every titles, but tonight it's about the global championship, the main title of PSW IMPOUND. Now getting ready to make his way to the ring, we have Jay Sanchez, current global champion.
And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 204 pounds, the global champion, Jay Sanchez.
Jay Sanchez now making his way to the ring here, current PSW global champion. Looking pretty confident here. Ever since coming to PSW, he's had some pretty good matches and able to pick up the global championship. Now he's in a feud with William Black, which Black was on a losing streak, but now he's on just a rampage going after Jay Sanchez. Ref calling for the bell. Oh, Tobias Hyde going right after Jay Sanchez with a big move from, oh no, Jay Sanchez getting away from that. Now, big strikes from Tobias Hyde to Jay Sanchez. Now, Sanchez tossing out Tobias Hyde. This fight taking its way out to ringside. Tobias Hyde fighting back here. Going for a forearm strike, but Jay Sanchez deflects it and now tosses Tobias Hyde back into the ring. Big kick to the side of Tobias Hyde there. Now, big kick to the chest, and now working on the arm of Tobias Hyde now, and now Tobias Hyde with a big backbreaker to Jay Sanchez, and Sanchez need to figure out a way to come back in this match, going for a big strike, but no. Sanchez with a big reverse with a stunner there, style of move. Now Tobias Hyde fighting back, going for double knees, but Sanchez able to dodge it. Now, big kicks to the face of Tobias Hyde from Jay Sanchez. Now dragging Tobias Hyde to the center, going for the pinfall. Will this be enough? One? No. Not even barely even a 1 count to Tobias Hyde. Big kick to the back from Jay Sanchez, and Sanchez is our main champion here on IMPOUND. So if Tobias Hyde is able to pick up a victory here tonight, that would mean a lot for his ranking and move him up in the rankings for a future title match. But he's going against the global champion and Jay Sanchez. With Sanchez, he can hit that oh, what is this? Setting it up for that big strike to the face, and it connects. He can hit that Death Valley driver, which I believe that is what he's calling for right now. The rolling Death Valley driver style move, but no. Tobias Hyde able to get out of it in time as he was about to hit it, able to dodge it, and now Tobias Hyde picking up Sanchez. What he's going to do here? Irish whip into the corner. Big uppercut from Tobias Hyde there. Now calling for Jay Sanchez to get up. What is he going to hit? What is he going to do? Big kicks to the midsection. Going for a big move. We've seen that before. Finish a few matches for Tobias Hyde, getting a few eliminations. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Tobias Hyde after that big move to Jay Sanchez. And now stomping away on the midsection. And now picking up Sanchez. What he's going to do here? Irish whip into the corner, sending Sanchez strongly into the corner, making him fall down to the mat. Now picking up Sanchez. Up on the shoulders of Tobias Hyde. What is he going to do here? Dropping him outside of the ring. Goes Jay Sanchez. That could cause some serious injuries. But I'm sure Tobias Hyde does not care. All he cares is about picking up the victory and walking out of here with the most momentum. And now Tobias Hyde with a big drop kick to the leg of Jay Sanchez. Big clothesline. And a 4 count from the ref. Now Tobias Hyde just fighting back and forth with Jay Sanchez. And now again slamming his head onto the apron. Already a 6 count. Tobias Hyde tossing Jay Sanchez into the post. It looks like Sanchez's head got busted open after that. Now tossing Sanchez back into the ring. Tobias Hyde looks very fired up here now. Going for the pinfall. Ref not in position though. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. As the blood starts falling down the head of Jay Sanchez now. Now picking up Sanchez. What is he going to do here? Irish whip into the corner. And now what is Tobias Hyde going to go for here? Turning this into a sap suplex. From Tobias Hyde there. Now picking up Sanchez. What is he going to do now? Irish whip into the corner. Now reverse an elbow strike from Sanchez. Now Sanchez picking him up on the shoulders. Powerbomb lung blower connects. Now Sanchez fired up here, picking up Tobias Hyde. Big clothesline. Big reverse elbow. Now Irish whip into the corner, but no, Tobias Hyde able to reverse it. But Sanchez dodging out of the way. Kick to the head. Sanchez back into the ring. Going for a strike was Tobias Hyde, but Sanchez able to dodge it. And now we've seen this earlier on in the match. Sanchez going for a big strike, connects. And now Sanchez, what is he thinking here? Dragging Tobias Hyde. Going for the pinfall. Will it be enough for the 3? 1, 2. And Tobias Hyde able to kick out after the 2. Tobias just fighting to stay in this match. Trying to prove that he belongs here in PSW in the top tier matches. And now big single leg drop kick from Jay Sanchez. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Jay Sanchez. Jay Sanchez probably thinking, what does he have to do to pick up the big victory here tonight? To go into Taste of Mexico with the most momentum. Tobias Hyde with a big jawbreaker on to Jay Sanchez. Going for a clothesline, but no. Sanchez with the clothesline of his own, dodging out of the way whatever Tobias Hyde was going for. And now fighting back on Jay Sanchez. Big forearm strike. Another big strike from Sanchez. Now double knees to the face. And now picking up Tobias Hyde is Jay Sanchez. Big forearm strike. We've seen this earlier on. 3rd time in this match. Big strike to the face again. Now Sanchez. Big stomp to the back. Now working on the arm. Sanchez feeling that blood come down his head, but now calling for Tobias Hyde to get up. Possibly that rolling Death Valley driver. Picks him up. And it connects. going for the pinfall quickly. 1, 2, 3, and Jay Sanchez picking up the victory against Tobias Hyde here tonight. Big victory for Jay Sanchez. As you can see these replays, Jay Sanchez picking up a big victory. All he needs to do is pick up a victory at Taste of Mexico to retain his championship, but he's going against William Black in that match, which is not going to be an easy task for Jay Sanchez to do. Jay Sanchez celebrating. Oh, William Black up on the stage. What is this? Jay Sanchez and William Black looking. Oh, wait a minute. Sanchez going up stage to go get in the face of William Black. This is not going to end very badly, if you ask me. Big strike from Jay Sanchez. Now this is broken out into a brawl between these two men. The ref and the crew having to break this up here. William Black going right after Sanchez again. This is just gonna have to wait until Taste of Mexico. But next up, we have Aaron Locke going one-on-one with Dustin Jeffries. That is who the mystery opponent was. It was Aaron Locke.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Hardcore Championship.
I was not aware of being Aaron Locke. He just now on Impulse attacking Byron X backstage, and now he's here on Impound, looking to go one-on-one with Dustin Jeffries. As he gets ready to make his slow walk to the ring, this man is gone against. I think this is his debut match in this Hardcore Championship match, and it's going against Justin Jeffries. This man Aaron Locke, he has attacked Benny Banks, Byron X backstage, and now he's here on Impound. I'm just very confused on how he's able to go, but I just don't know what's going on at all. Aaron Locke here on Impound, and now going for the Hardcore Championship in his debut match. I'm very, very confused on what his intentions are here. And now making his way to the ring, we have the current Hardcore Champion, Dustin Jeffries. Jack saying that he wants his rematch at the Taste of Mexico pay-per-view, but if Aaron Locke is able to pick up the victory here tonight, I don't know if that will turn into a triple threat match, or if Dustin Jeffries is going to win his rematch next week. If Aaron Locke picks up a victory tonight, or if Dustin Jeffries picks up the victory, it'll just be depending on who goes against Dustin Jeffries next week. It's just a big situation. It's just we don't know what's going to happen. We've never seen Aaron Locke compete, and now we're going to see him compete for the very first time here on Impound. And now we're going to be going down to ringside for the introductions. But that is what it's all for, that PSW Hardcore Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Limerick, Ireland, weighing in at 385 pounds, Eric Laughlin. Making his way to the ring from Indiana, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the hardcore champion, the enforcer, Dustin Jeffries.
Dustin Jeffries now looking very, very focused here. He doesn't look very worried about this match. He looks very confident, and now in Locke, he looks. This man is huge if you look at him. That's what it's all for, that hardcore championship. Ref calling for the bell. Aaron Locke tossing Dustin Jeffries across the ring already. Big stomp to the head. And now, big knee strike to Dustin Jeffries from Aaron Locke. Now, what is Aaron Locke going to go for here? Big deadlift. Back suplex to Dustin Jeffries from Aaron Locke. And now, Aaron Locke looking to go for a big knee drop to the top of the head. That exposed the knee. Connecting with the head of Dustin Jeffries. And now, Aaron Locke to the ropes. Big knee strike, that time with the knee pad on. And now deadlift. Power slam. The aggressiveness of Aaron Locke won. Only a 1 count. Dustin Jeffries has yet to get any offense in this match. Now Aaron Locke looking to work on the arm. Stomping on the fingers of Dustin Jeffries here. Now Aaron Locke mounting punches to Dustin Jeffries. Again, like I said, oh my gosh, the forearm strikes busting open Dustin Jeffries in this match already. Aaron Locke in the corner. Dustin Jeffries still has yet to get any offense in this match, and Aaron Locke thinking what he's going to do next. And now a low blow, doing anything he can to fight back. It's Dustin Jeffries 1, 2. Oh no, Jeffries. That could have been a 3 count, but Jeffries picking up the head of Aaron Locke. Probably not the smartest idea, as Aaron Locke's dominant so far in this match. Now it looks like Dustin Jeffries just wants to show his aggressiveness in this match now. And now, going to work on the arm of Aaron Locke. Now Jeffries. Big double foot stomp to Locke there, and now Jeffries with the offense in this match. Now looking to work on the arm once again. Gonna snap that arm. Oh my gosh, aggressive move from Dustin Jeffries. And now calling for Aaron Locke to get up. But now, Aaron Locke fighting back. Military press. Spine buster. The ref even backed up after that impact. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. But Aaron Locke last night attacking Byron X backstage, and now he's here on Impound going for the Hardcore Championship. Now up on the shoulders is Dustin Jeffries. Oh my gosh, what is this going to be? Slaying him down. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I was about to call the 3, but Dustin Jeffries able to kick out before the 3 fall. For the 3 count, I mean. And now Jeffries fighting back in this match. Now gonna drop him down. We've seen that move before, but will it be enough to pick up the victory? Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Dustin Jeffries. He's gonna have to do more to this man Aaron Locke to pick up the victory. And now, big move. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. After that defusion from Dustin Jeffries. Still not able to pick up the victory. Now with these knees to the lower part of Aaron Locke. And now Jeffries Looking to work on the leg now. Trying to weaken up the legs of Aaron Locke to wear him down, and Jeffries trying to fight his hardest to keep his title, and now going for a submission hold. Got it locked in. Will Aaron Locke have to tap out here? No. Aaron Locke fighting back in this match. Oh no. Locke kicking off Dustin Jeffries. And now picking him up into a big move from Aaron Locke to Dustin Jeffries. Now Aaron Locke picking up Jeffries. What is he going to do now? Oh no. Picking him up over his head. Military press. Spine buster from Aaron Locke. Going for the pinfall. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Aaron Locke picks up the victory against Dustin Jeffries in his debut match here on PSW. We have a new hardcore champion in Aaron Locke. I'm blown away. I don't know what to say now. This man has been attacking Benny Banks, Byron X, and now he's a hardcore champion on Impound. So I'm very confused on what is going on between Aaron Locke and why he is here and this dominance. Now I don't know what's gonna happen at the Taste of Mexico pay-per-view with Jack still having a rematch. Now Dustin Jeffries having his rematch. Will they cash in their rematch clause at the Taste of Mexico pay-per-view? That is the big question. Will it be a triple threat? But if you guys did enjoy this episode of PSW Impound, make sure to leave a like down below, comment what you guys think, and subscribe if you are new.
Here is your winner and new hardcore champion, Eric Laughlin.
There it is, Aaron Locke, the new hardcore champion. We're going to have to wait and see at Lost in Japan this Sunday when he goes one-on-one with Brandon Alexander. And now as Dustin Jeffries leaving the arena, Aaron Locke isn't done attacking Dustin Jeffries from behind, slamming his head onto the apron. Now right into the steel steps. What does this mean?